Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is HDSIGNATURES. Today's tutorial is going to be on birthday glam. This is a client transformation makeup look. So this video is going to be as minimal as possible because she likes very subtle makeup. So I started with micellar water, cleansing her face with that, and I also after that I give that a little time to set in. Then I went in to use a Aveeno moisturizer because she has a normal to dry skin, but her face is more normal than dry. Then afterwards I went with a glow just to glow up her face. I didn't use a mattifying primer because she doesn't usually oil. I went into CLIENT'S Cosmetics foundation. And also I'm using a buffing brush, and this is from Cosmetics, so I'm using that all over to blend into buff in the foundation into our skin. Then afterwards I'll be going back into Cosmetics concealer, and I'm using the shade Toffee, and I'll be using on top of the Toffee I'll be using Fawn on that just to brighten up our inner corners of our eyes. And I'm using a blending brush. I think this is a blending brush, and this brush is also from Cosmetics. So I'm just going to be using that to slightly pat that into our skin. So afterwards I'll be going over with the same brush that I use in applying our base to blend out the edges of our foundation, so it's the edges of the highlighted area so it sink well into our skin. So I'm also doing a reverse contour just lightly, and I'm using the brush to blend that. So this makeup look basically, guys, is going to be very subtle, and I highlighted, and I'm using a loose powder, a deluxe loose powder from Black Opal. So I mixed that powder just to get a perfect shade for that highlighted area. I use that same powder to set our face lightly. I went into a warm powder from Cosmetics. I'm using that all over her neck and her face. That just to add more warmth back into her face. I'm going to be going into CoverGirl Queen Bronzer, and I'm using a Real Techniques contour brush to, first I was using a different brush to apply that. That brush also is from Elf, and I went into matte nude eyeshadow palette to pick like a cool tone eyeshadow to contour a cheek with Real Techniques contour brush. I'm going to be setting our face just to sink in everything into our skin. Guys, I'll be applying an eyeshadow it's a baked eyeshadow from Cosmetics. You can apply it dry or wet. Then I'm using a brush from, basically the brushes I use here are from Cosmetics. So after applying that, I'm going over into a crease now to use I think a crease brush from Cosmetics to blend in the eyeshadow with the CoverGirl Queen Bronzer into our crease, just to add Snow Globe like a center highlight into our eyeshadow. I'm using Anastasia Glow Kit, then I pat that lightly into the center of our eyelid. We're going to outline our eyes with Carrot Gel eyeliner. This eyeliner is super affordable and it's very nice, guys. So I went ahead to fix our lashes. I used a mascara to merge our natural lashes with the forces, and also I'm going back to use a Marlboro pencil in a waterline, and also going back into the Anastasia Glow Kit to add a little bit of highlight in the inner corners of our eyes. So now I'm using a mascara to bring out our lower lashes, and after that we are going to the lippy. So I'm using 3 lipsticks. I'm using one lip gloss, which is my DIY. It's more like a glossy bronzing gold lip gloss. Then the second one is Buttercup from Cosmetics, and the third one is from Classic, and it's called Thunder. That's the brown one that I used first. And this brush I'm using, it's a random brush, very flat. I usually use it either to highlight the brows, to clean up the brows, or to do the lips, just to give me precise. Thank you guys, bye.